Hey Nicole, it is Elizabeth, Mother of Hearts, and I am making your reading right now. Right now I'm going to clean the energies. This is actually naturally grown sage, so I am cleansing the energy. I just happened to buy this. Honestly, this stuff, which is typically what's found, works just fine. As a matter of fact, we'll burn both of them. How about that? Get that extra clean energy. Ooh, and throw fires. Yes. My bundle's coming out then. It's alright. You don't mind the little chunks. They're kind of messy though. Alright, so we're going to talk to your ancestors, your spirit guides, your higher self. We're going to look at the moon phase, angels, your masculine and feminine energy, and kind of get your storyline shot out by the universe. So we're going to start pulling cards. Alright. Right now we are talking to the universe. What does the universe like to say to Nicole? What does the universe like to say to Nicole? Fly into my arms like that. Alright. I'll set those over here. And we'll talk to your spirit guides. Give these a little shuffle. Alright. It's being complicated today. Alright, let's see what your spirit guides have to say. Excuse me for a second. And then your angels. Spirit guides and ancestors are talking. See what the angels have to say. Alright, and then let's check out your higher self, your masculine energy screaming. Higher self. Alright. Set those there. We got your masculine energy. Did I just really do that? I just did. Fun. So we're gonna undo this real quick. Says your masculine energy has been laying dormant. Alright. See what this masculine energy has to say. Back to that Emperor energy. Alright. Everybody is masculine and feminine, and sometimes we ignore our masculine energy. Alright. I'm going to leave those actually right where they're at. And then we'll pull out your feminine energy. See what your feminine energy has to say. Not a lot. Alright. And then we'll talk, see what phase the moon's to face. Pay attention to. just gotta let you know, I'm not very ultimately familiar with these cards, but the universe told me that the moon affects all of us. The moon system, the moon cycles, the moon energy, it affects all of us, so it's important to acknowledge it. Now we're going to do a quick storyline. What is this story? What is this story universe? Alright. Anything else? Alright, nope. Okay. There's a story over here. Okay. So we're going to start off with the universe. What does the universe want to say to you? Find success, harmony, temptation, a firm foundation, solitude, movement, choices, withdrawing emotionally. So successfully you have conquered a toxic relationship recently in your life and have really set firm boundaries on how you're going to operate now. And now that you have emotionally withdrawn from that, it is bringing in a new option to your life. You're going to have new decisions. This is your story. So your story is, the universe is saying, good job for cutting this toxic relationship out, right? Now we're bringing you something different. We're bringing you an option, right? And this option leads to your storyline is taking these burdens and saying, okay, I get this. I have taken what you've given me and I have emotionally transformed it into my 10 of cups, or 9 of cups. I am trying to turn this into my abundance, my happiness, my stability, my joy. And the universe is telling you, now make that decision. Continue to make that decision. Continue to stand in that power. This is where this Emperor energy comes from. And actually, your spirit guides, who are actually the ones that are helping you, lead to stay in your Emperor energy. Because your Emperor energy is what's going to give you the grounding and stability. At the end of the day, you are building the balance in your life. You are no longer trying to fight what you thought was meant for you, and you're more trying to go towards what is meant for you. You're not trying to control the outcome, or maybe that's something that you need to focus on, is making sure that you're not controlling the outcome of your balance. Because the fact of the matter is, what you may think is going to bring you balance is actually not. And so, your spirit guides actually, and the universe is coming to you through your masculine energy saying, we need you to continue to focus on your material and spiritual prosperity of abundance. Don't think about a relationship right now if that's something that's been weighing on your mind, because when you're becoming your Emperor energy, you're going to be able to create that sound mind and body of yourself where it's going to, whether there's a person in your life or not, you're going to be stable and balanced. Your masculine energy is also coming through your angels, and you got the 4 of Cups. But your angels are saying you need to exercise to increase your energy and manifestation buildings. Start with a small workout. You know what I mean? Walking for 5 minutes. Something. Get that movement meditation going in. And start praying more to the God of your understanding. If it's the universe, fantastic. If it's God, great. If it's Allah, great. Like, whoever it may be, start praying to them in the name of love and abundance in your life. Do not reflect on what other people's energy got going on. Only pray about yourself right now. It is telling me you need to be a conscious consumer of your energy. And right now, you need to focus on your own prayers. You need to focus on your own manifestation. If you want to wish someone well to the universe, saying, hey, I have this little bit of energy that I would like to send to this person. If they are worthy and ready of this energy, please deliver it to them. But right now, your angels and your masculine energies, like, please focus on you. Please focus on me. Focus on how to build my stability and balance. Stop looking at other people's lives as competition, or even stop looking at other people's lives as a goal of achievement. Because the fact of the matter is, what you see on the surface doesn't necessarily represent what's going on inside or actually going on the surface. Things look shiny, but they are not golden. And just because someone has something doesn't mean that you're not worthy of receiving your own version of that. And you need to be clear that we're not looking at other people's lives or situations as that's what we want. We are asking the universe for our own version of what our own abundance looks like. Regardless of what other people got going on, I want to know what my love looks like, my home looks like, my car, my... When you talk about these things, don't look at someone else's like, I want theirs. Saying, universe, align me with what's similar to that for me. What is meant for me to, you know what I mean? Because ultimately, you might be looking at something that is shiny, and you might be settling for less than what you're actually deserving. And you should be, it is okay to see yourself in those shoes, but do know that you have the opportunity to have more. And if you're stuck on one specific thing, you might lose the opportunity for greater opportunity. In this point in time in your life with your masculine energy, it is saying, I need you to stop looking at what's right in front of you and realize that I have a cup another place. This is bringing back to this 4 of cups. Look at this person looking at these 3 cups, but that 4th cup, they're not even noticing that one. And that one is the one that's actually giving life to nourishment. You know what I mean? You could even say that this cup is nourishing these plants in the back and this bird. But you're focused on these shiny, pretty cups that are in front of you, and really in the distance you have something greater. So this is where it comes back to releasing jealousy and becoming a conscious consumer of your energy and what you focus on. So when you're focusing on what you want, don't focus it as in a third-party situation. Focus it as in, this is yours. And if it's something that belongs to someone else, forget it. Automatically stop thinking about it. As in, and think about what it is for you and you only. That is the important part of this, because your higher self is coming in and saying you are the lifeline for your energy. You are this beacon of opportunity for yourself and others. But you must reconnect to that and bring in that force and trust that that you're going in the right direction, and get the hell off the internet. Stop watching. This one is coming to me as, stop watching toxic videos. Stop watching cheating videos. Stop watching drama videos. Stop watching things that are not promoting good energy into you. If they're not telling you how to love yourself, how to build financial abundance, how to make things better in your life, you need to stop watching it. Now, one thing that the universe made very clear, comedy is one thing. You know what I mean? By all means, if you find some things that are making you laugh, don't lose that. But be conscious of what it is that you're watching and what it is that you're looking at when it comes to the internet. And specifically the music also that you listen to. Me and my friend got in this huge argument about this one time because she kept playing depressing, angry, self-loathing music, and I said, the reason why you keep going in this cycle is because you keep listening to this shit. This shit creates sound as energy, and you're putting this energy into you when you listen to that. Yeah, shit is bad, shit is rough, but if you're constantly breaking your own heart by the songs and being reminded of things that have fucked up in your life, you're going to have a hard time keep getting out of that. Listen to music that motivates you, talks positively. Like, say there's a love song that you really love. Start singing that to yourself and the God of your understanding only. Don't sing it about a person that you might be interested in. Sing it towards yourself, like as the universe is singing it to you. When you hear a love song, don't think of someone else like a guy you might be interested in possibly singing it to you. Sing it to you, listen to it as if the universe is telling you, I love you. I want to be around you. You're beautiful. You know what I mean? There's so many songs out there that if you imagine if that was the God of your understanding speaking to you that way, wouldn't you, you know what I mean? Wouldn't you feel elated? Now you know what it's like to feel that energy, receiving it, because you are telling yourself that the universe is loving you that way. So undoing that virtual fog for yourself, and be ready, because things are shifting for the entire collectiveness. And the more you get into this energy, the more you become a visionary towards it. Now, something that it suggests you doing, your higher self, is we need you to meditate, to sound meditation. So my suggestion to this is on YouTube, there is where you could type in and search 432 hertz meditation. And there's like 8 hours, 3 hours, 11 hours. When you go to sleep, you don't need to worry about meditating during the day yet. All right? But when you go to sleep, turn this sound on and go to sleep with it. And watch how your life changes. Do it for a week and then come back to me and we can talk about it. Now we're stepping into your masculine energy. Now your masculine energy is being almost wild with its energy, like trying to stand in its power, right? But the actions and movements you are not ones of power moves. They're more ones of fear, self-doubt, and envy or jealousy, as we've seen come up in the past part of the reading. And you need to bring balance to this, because it's confusing your masculine energy. Your emperor energy is screaming for balance, because right now you're doing things more based off of impulse, more based off of instant gratification almost. You're like, I want it now, instead of being patient with yourself. And so your masculine energy is saying, we need you to calm down, bring balance to the situation. We know that you have more than one options to handle, but we need you to realize that we're going towards a specific situation and that it's time to cut off some things. All right, there's something hidden from you within your masculine energy also. Like I said, that devil energy is conflict. You're trying to create a form of stability that is still in the same patterns of the way you were. You know what I mean? You're trying to, you're in this energy of repeating a few cycles. Maybe this is in regards to a relationship, because we got the Four of Wands here. You are trying to recreate something that you had with someone else or with that same person, and this is what's causing the imbalance, because you feel like you're being a lover, but ultimately this person is toxic to you, the connection you have with this person, that it's keeping your feminine energy in hermit mode. You're not allowed to express your true feminine energy within the presence of this person. We got the Eight of Pentacles. I always forget what that means. Eight of Cups and Eight of Pentacles. But I always like to bring out the book sometimes because, well, knowledge, proficiency, discipline, dedication, tended diva, perseverance, and enthusiasm. Well, this is what I thought. You're not being able to, because this came in reverse, you're not able to express this. You're not able to be proficient in your feminine energy. You are lacking discipline in that feminine energy and dedication to it. And you're not paying attention to what makes you your feminine energy, because you're so strong holded in your masculine energy due to this connection. Whatever this connection is, it is causing you the Ten of Wands, burdens, headaches, mind-splitting headaches. And you're trying to grow something from this. But you feel like something's dying in the same process. And that what is dying actually isn't meant to die. Ooh, we got quite a bit of it. Moon cards. Ooh, we got a lot of 2s and 4s. 2s and 4s. 1, 2, 3. 9 and 8. The last quarter and the waxing crescent, or the waning crescent, are going to be I always forget what Arcticus means. That's number 24. These ones I don't do very often. I only do these for private readings. I don't do these in my lives just because. Right now, you're being supported by the moon energy. You are being guided and supported, right? And ultimately, to do this guidance and support, it is really trying to lead you back to your feminine energy while keeping that masculine balance. And to get to that, so this is why you're being protected and supported, because you're being shifted into that free-spirited energy, which is what feminine energy is. It's creativity, it's spontaneity, it is making nothing into something. And you have this ability. You know, with being a starseed, you can manifest and create things. Oh, and that's just funny, star child. Because you have such kind desires for your life and those around you, you're able to create this energy. But you need to start getting into your, it seems like your abilities are more of a wording, your prayers, the way you speak. You can speak life into situations. Your magic ultimately comes from your words and how you speak them. You can create nothing or something out of nothing. And it's telling you, with the power of prayer, if you learn to pray properly, you will be able to bring abundance and fruition, not into just your life, but those around you. And this is something that's been going on a lot, is active services. Sometimes we need to, when someone is in a bad position in life, when someone is being negative, and we can consciously see this negativity in this person's life, right? Sorry, I'm going to turn this so you can see the reading a little bit better. We need to speak to the universe and say, universe, I'm giving this energy to help assist them to removing whatever's keeping them trapped in this energy. Show them an opportunity of peace and love and abundance when they're ready. You know, because we don't want to impose on free will. But acts of service are sometimes praying for someone on, you know, and so that they can get the relief that they need, using our wisdom and our intelligence to do this for someone. You consciously are aware that someone is struggling with certain things, whether you like this person or not. That's not what the universe is asking you about. The universe is asking you to use your power of word and prayer to give energy to someone, to the universe, to help someone. So, like, let's say I am praying for you. Universe, I create this energy for Nicole that when she is ready, you give this energy of love and support and clarity to her. Thank you. Blessed be, so it is. And the reason why we do this way is because we are not creating a return address. We are not creating an energetic connection between you and that person. You are giving that energy to the universe. The universe is molding it in its image to give to them. It is an exchange rate. You know what I mean? And when you don't give that address, if that person happens to figure it out that it's from you and they don't want that from you, they can send you harmful energy. This protects you from receiving what you don't deserve. Because sometimes, even when you're wishing someone good graces, they might have still ill intentions. You know, I have getting you a quick story time. I have an ex, and I kept praying for him, and he was using my prayers against me. So I gave them to the universe so that he wasn't able to return them to me, and my life transformed after that. Once I learned the way the highway of energy works, if I'm praying, say, oh, universe, please help this person specifically, I am praying for that person specifically, not knowing where they're at. And that can end up reflecting back on me, causing me pain and heartache that I was not deserving because of how that person feels. Because their spirit might recognize it and become bitter. By doing this will help ensure your own wealth and abundance and prosperity with this protection. And also, acts of service. Giving to those, the strongest act of service is giving to those that have wronged us or we as society would deem less deserving. And the reason is because they're the ones that need it the most. It's great to pray for people who are already happy, cheer them on, but the people who really need it the most are people who aren't getting cheered on, who aren't getting loved on, and who are in that dark energy. So who are experiencing loss and lack of creativity. And so when we pray for them and we send abundance and love to them, we are helping the universe and them raise their vibrations on their own terms. So we're not imposing on their free will, but we're also supporting them even though we know that they're hurting or causing harm. We are supporting them to change that behavior, to encourage them to be the best version of themselves and to have the discipline and the clarity to no longer participate in low vibrations of their own free will. And this is also, is how you use your abilities. This is how you are going to help transition our planet and our world, is by using your word of power to offer grace to those society would seem less deserving. In your area, there are specifically people that you may encounter that would need that energy from you. You don't have to be in their face about it, but you can secretly, in your own time, say this. And even if you get the opportunity and they're being nasty, you can always say, I'm sorry that you're feeling this way. I hope you have the day you deserve, and may that get better. You know, because the more we put out more love, the more it will bring balance to the conflict. Which is funny, because guess what? The universe just popped out. Conflict and temperance. It is a balance that is being given. There's a lot more of this going on, that we need more people doing this, pouring into cups. Because, like I was explaining to this gentleman I was talking to, acts of service, genuine acts of service, where you don't benefit from it, but you know that it's going to do better in the long run. Like, your benefit isn't instant. It is long term. That it will change the collectiveness of our planet. This is why I do my readings for free. This is why I offer your first private reading for free. Because these information I'm giving to you is monumental. It will change the entire energy of our collectiveness if you can totally embrace your authentic, pure, powerful self. And no longer connect so distinctly with what we've already been taught, and more distinctly to what is already innately in our soul. This wasn't something that needed to be taught to us. This information was already there. You feel it. The more you get to know it, the more it feels familiar. The reason why it feels like a stranger is because it wasn't taught to you. It wasn't brought to the surface. You were programmed with other information through schooling, social interactions, and environments that were also in the same boat as you. But now you have the opportunity to change that and become consciously aware of what's going on and make the difference. And your difference will be made with how you pray. Your prayer is powerful. Anyways, I've got a poem for you. Crack open the silver and gold. And the first one I saw is Destiny. Anytime you find that truth stands in your way, you may be sure that you are headed in the wrong direction. Decision. There is only one thing to do about anything, and that is the right thing. Perhaps the greatest penalty of youth is that we must make the major decisions of our lives when we are least equipped by experience to make them. It is easy to decide without thinking. It is easy to think and not decide, but it is hard to think fairly and decide courageously. And this is back to what I was saying about your power of prayer in your words. Is specifically that it is hard to make that decision to be kind and courageous towards this person than to be cynical and defensive. Following the lines of least resistance makes men and rivers crooked. When it has definitely settled that a thing can't be done, watch someone doing it. Determination. You don't believe so. Know that the universe is going to find someone, but it really believes that you're that someone. You're that one person in these people's lives, in your surrounding. You want to affect the world? You want to impact the world? Impact your surroundings. Impact the people in your environment by being the example they need to see. They're not going to believe it at first. They're going to doubt you. They're going to shame you. Or they're going to act real fucking weird about it. But when they see the results, boy, I'm going to tell you right now, they will flip the whole motherfucking script of their life. Will it be tedious? Will it be a struggle? By all fucking means. But when you keep showing up and you keep fucking going, people are going to know it's possible. And I can tell you right now, from my own personal life, I watch everybody. Do you know how many people mocked me for speaking of the universe, but now praise the universe? Who talk about healthy affirmations and self-care and setting healthy boundaries? Bet. You influence your environment. Your words of prayer influence your environment, your actions, your everything. As much as you don't think it does, the more that you take charge of it, the more you will begin to see how it shifts and molds around you, and that people will want to catch up to you. Some of them in a sense of inspiration, and a lot of them in a sense of jealousy. But regardless, you are shifting the collectiveness. You are exposing truth, and you are empowering it. Whether it's good or bad, that is not the case. But your power is, the power of prayer is revolutionary, and you need to embrace that. With that being said, I hope you have the day you deserve. The universe loves you. I love you. Blessed be the universe, and bye.